Hey guys, welcome to Galaxy Sparkles, where I turn imagination into reality. Thank you for tuning in and giving me a few minutes of your time. Leave a comment below and let me know how my craftsmanship has came along. Also like and share this video. And if you'd like to watch my progression as a one-stop shop, subscribe and let us take the journey together. Galaxy Sparkles. Hey guys, it's Sunday, December 15th, 2024. And today we're going to have an episode off of the bench with Galaxy Sparkles. Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's just have a little conversation today. I like to come out here on this trail. It's a walking trail, running trail, bike trail. And from my house all the way around, it's approximately a 30-mile round trip. And it gives me plenty of time to do some reflecting, to come up with plans, ideas, and just to let my imagination wander, as well as being in nature, listening to the birds, watching the squirrels. Heck, there's even deer out here in town. There are deer out here that are, for city deer, are pretty large deer. They look at me like I'm crazy, but I'm looking at them like they're crazy. But either way, they are a lot safer in town than out in the woods. They're such gracious creatures. They're just beautiful creatures. They just flow so elegantly. And that's kind of like how I like to build some of my jewelry in the future, is have some elegant jewelry. And in the future, do you guys think that I'll become that silversmith I'm wanting to become? Do you think it is in me to become that silversmith? Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, man. Do you think it is in me to become that silversmith by the end of 2025? Do you think I have the capabilities? Leave it in the comments. I've only been at the metal work side of it for 1 week. I've made approximately, I think, 6 rings, and I have made 5 rings and 1 buckle, or 6 rings and 1 buckle. I've kind of lost count at this point. And next week we're going to start manufacturing even harder jewelry. We're going to up the game a little bit, because I think once you get your hands on it and you have an imagination and you kind of have an idea of what you want to create, and you take the hardest possibilities, the hardest creations, take the hardest levels and try to create something, you're going to increase your craftsmanship tremendously. You're going to get huge XP points at a faster pace. And that's why I try to build the hard stuff that I know I just don't have the craftsmanship or the tools yet to build, but I just do the best I can with what I got at the moment. And I'm continuing to build on them tools, on them XP points, on them craftsman level, that quality, trying to go from a D, the F's, the D's, and the C minuses to the B's and the A's. Graded quality. That is my goal. As soon as I reach once we can all agree that I'm creating B and A quality jewelry, I'm definitely going to move over into the silver department. But at the time being, copper is so cheap, I can basically get it for free. It don't cost me nothing but a little bit of time to go pick it up, because I did come from the plumbing trade, and I have a whole bunch of plumbing friends. I owned my own business for 13 years, and I have all kinds of plumbing buddies, so I'm able to get big, huge copper tubing and for nothing, for free. So I'll be using a bunch of copper tubing as I increase my XP points and my craftsmanship levels. It don't cost me anything but just tools and time, a little bit of material, solder, certain things like that, no big deal. But I have spent a lot of money in the past month to get all this going. I did start on the wax side, and I just don't enjoy the wax side. I'm not good at it, and I just don't enjoy it. I really enjoy sculpting metal, and that's where I'm going to focus all my attention, all my craftsmanship is sculpting the metal, the copper, the silver, the gold. And in the future, I will become a goldsmith. Gold is very expensive, and there's no way that I would even attempt to create anything in gold at this time. Where I would attempt a little, there's probably a few rings I would attempt in silver, maybe some silver bands, solid silver bands with no decorations. I would attempt that, and I could probably easily make some pendants, some bezel pendants. Nothing to that as well. I could probably do that with quality, but that's so simple, it's not even interesting to me. I want to do elegant and very crafty, hard, something that a lot of people can't do. I want to do the stuff, I want to specialize. I want to have specialty items. I want to specialize in jewelry. That's how I was in my plumbing business. I was a specialist. And that's what I want to create my jewelry like, a specialist. I want to make stuff that a lot of people cannot, that they can only copy it and cast it. Where I want to be able to handcraft it. Like there's so many people out there I've seen on YouTube that are just freaking amazing, and that is the quality and craftsmanship that I strive, that I look to be like. So let me know in the comments, do you think that I will become a silversmith by the end of 2025? Let me know. Y'all hang out. I'm gonna circle back around, jump on the main trail again. I'm gonna do a little reflecting, listen to the birds, watch the squirrels, say hello to this jogger, and we'll see y'all in a few minutes. Y'all hang tight. So I am 49 years old. I have been retired almost 3 years, little over 2.5 years I have been retired. Although it was a forced retirement, I still have been retired for 2.5 years, and I have been scrambling for things to do. I have spent a lot of time out here just doing a whole lot of reflecting on my past life, and I'm 49 years old, about to turn 50 in just a few days. And I remember when I was a kid sitting on the sink in the bathroom and just staring into the mirror, trying to look into my eye and see my soul through my eye. I remember, and I was always wondering, I wonder what you look like when you're gonna get older. Well, dang it, I'm a good looking, sexy man, guys, and I still look young. I'm full of energy, full of joy, full of love, full of happiness. I have had a good life. Although it's been a rough life, it has been a good life. I have had so many failures in life, but a lot like lifting weights. When I first started lifting weights, I couldn't even bench press 100 pounds. And 2.5, 3 years ago, I was bench pressing 320 pounds. And through failure is the only way that happened. Failure is a good thing in life. Do not go around the hurdles of life. Go through them hurdles of life and continue on. When you get knocked down and you are struggling, it's only making you stronger, smarter. Unless, I know life can be hard, guys. I know. I mean, I have been down. I've had what guys, I know life can be hard, but you have to learn to go through the hurdles of life. And if you go around the hurdles, you get way off the deep end and you get way out of cattywampus, and it's just harder to get back in line and continue on through that hurdle. if you will just try to knock that hurdle down, you will get stronger and stronger every day. And eventually you're gonna knock that bad boy down and carry on and get to the next level. It's kind of like gaining these XP points in this jewelry making. I take on the toughest tasks so that the easy tasks are gonna be a lot easier, if that makes any sense. I heard that dog barking right over here to my left, and that's what them guys, let me tell you guys, I don't know what it is about bicycles and dogs, but it brings the spirit into them. They get so spiritually enthusiastic, they want to chew on you, dog. Them dogs just want to do some chewing. They get enthusiastic, whatever spirit gets in them. But that's what this stick is right here. That's my spirit stick. Knock the enthusiasm right out of them. That's what my stick is for. That's the spirit stick, guys. Knock the enthusiastic spirit right out them dogs. I don't know what it is about bicycles and dogs, but it sure makes them want to chew on you. I've had to pull it a couple of times. I've had a couple of mean dogs after me, and that spirit stick just did not enthuse them well enough. It didn't knock the spirit out of them, that's for sure. I didn't even get to smoke them. They were smart dogs. They were very smart. Whenever I had it in my left hand, they came to my right side over here. I couldn't swing while I was... Anyway, it was a bad situation. Them were some mean dogs. And thankfully, they just finally got tired and quit chasing me. But this bike will not outrun majority of them dogs. This thing only goes 20 miles an hour, and it was a bad situation. But we did survive it without getting any teeth marks on our legs, so that was nice. But yeah, guys, we got to go through these hurdles. There's so many people that do not go through hurdles. They just try to go around them and just get further away from the goal. And it just makes it so much harder to get back once you go astray like that. I've always been straight through. I just work. If I fall down, I get back up. That's just the way I've been made. That's the way I've made myself. Because I'm gonna tell you guys, I have had a hard knock life. I've read over 200 books. I have a lot of knowledge, and I've tried many different things of becoming rich, chasing that dollar. And what I have learned is just chase what you enjoy. The money will come. If it don't come, hey, you're still happy inside. When you're chasing that dollar, there is a lot of misery involved, and it can make you very sad and just make you feel not good inside. I mean, I have been at that level. I have been on the lower vibrations, the sadness, the griefs, the jealousies, the anger. I have lived the lower vibrational life. Today, these days, I am a very high vibrational person. Sometimes I still allow frustration to get in my life, just like the other day on the bench. The ring kept falling apart. After the third or fourth time it fell apart on me, I did become a little frustrated. But I have learned to control my emotions, because in what I also have learned, speaking of emotions, that in life, most of the circumstances that we face on a daily basis are not avoidable. But what we do have control of are our emotions during these circumstances. So if you learn to control your emotions, man, life will just become so much better. And when you face hard circumstances in life, and when you become an emotional master, you just fly right through that stuff. We got to learn to come from the lower vibrations, raise our vibrations, raise our frequencies, and live the good life we were meant to live. We are special beings, guys. And as a special being, I want to live the best quality life, the best emotional life possible. They say to get to experience a human life, that you have a better chance of winning the lottery. And the odds of winning the lottery are it's just basically impossible. So guys, you have to learn to love your life, because we have an opportunity to experience a human life that so many do not. I don't want to get into spirituality and religion and politics on this channel, but guys, the opportunity we have is spectacular, and I love every minute of this life, even though it's been a hard knock life. Anyway, guys, I don't want to keep harping on that. I don't want to get too spiritual on y'all, because this is not a spiritual channel. There's plenty of spirituality out there, and I've seen some things. I've been through some things. I do a lot of meditating. I am a very high vibrational person, and that's just that. I have a lot of love inside of me and a lot of joy, and I just want to be able to share that with everybody, and I'm going to try to share that with everybody through my jewelry. And when my craftsmanship level comes up to a quality where y'all want to purchase it, you better believe it will be made with love, joy, energy, and full of connectedness. Just like I say every day, I am trying to spread all the love I can while I'm on this earth, because I want to leave this place a whole lot better than when I showed up. And so far, I have done a tremendous job in my opinion. I have led a hard knock life, guys. I'm gonna let you know that right now. I am 49 years old. I am retired. I retired at the age of 47, although it was a forced retirement, and it put me through trial and error, guys. I've never been depressed in my life. I went from 185 pounds, bench pressing 320 pounds, down to 140 pounds. I was in such deep depression because I've lost my livelihood. Everything I ever known since I was 18 years old, I had lost everything. And I was in a bad spot. I did not know how I was going to survive. I mean, I was in a very, very dark place, guys. As a high vibrational person, and it sunk me to the depths that I went to, guys, it's a bad place. And I know there's a lot of people out there in that place where I came from, and you have to be a very strong, emotional person to pull yourself out of that without medication, without any of that stuff, without help, without family. When there's nobody to help you and you can pull yourself out of the depths that I came from, guys, you are a very, very strong person inside. And let me tell you, I know how strong I am inside, and I want to share that with y'all through my jewelry making. And y'all just stay tuned, guys, because I'm going to tell you, in the next year, there's a lot of craftsmanship changes going to be happening, and I'm going to be providing some very fine jewelry for you guys. So you guys hang tight. I'm gonna get off here, quit rambling. I'm gonna enjoy a little bit more of my ride, and I'll see y'all in a minute. Y'all hang tight. Yeah, guys, I was on the couch for about 4.5 months, and I was down to 140 pounds, and I was in very bad shape. But I have pulled myself back to the higher vibrational self I am. Whenever I found this jewelry making, it brought me right back to the levels where I once was. I seen some jewelry that was being made, and I told myself, I said, I know I can make that. I can make that. I can do that. And here I am, guys. I am creating jewelry, and I have been on my 5th or 6th ring, and the craftsmanship has definitely improved from my 1st ring to my 6th ring. The same way whenever I was practicing the wax, you know, the first 3 weeks before I got all my metal stuff in, all my forging stuff and my torches and all that good stuff. All my wax creations were the same way. The first ring was like, and just each ring became better and better. And I'm going to work very hard every day to become the best coppersmith, so that I'm able to become a silversmith. That is my main goal, is becoming a silversmith in 2025. As soon as we all agree that my craftsmanship level is a B and A quality, we'll definitely start moving into the silversmithing era. And whenever we can grade my work at an A, elegant and just unique, we're definitely going to be moving into the gold. We're definitely going to become goldsmiths. I'm not going to put a time frame on that because there's so much I have to learn. Even just in the next year, I have so much to learn. like I said, I've only been on my 5th or 6th ring, and there's just so much to learn, and we're gonna have a lot of good times on this channel. I'm gonna spread so much joy and so much happiness to you guys. I'm very enthusiastic. I have tons of energy, and I got a lot I can talk about. I got the gift of gab. I got a tongue that can shoot fire, guys. Not literally, but speech. I got some tongue, and when I get happy and my tongue starts flowing and my mind is rolling just right and they're in sync together, guys, I can shoot that tongue some fire, guys. Let me tell you, I got fire on that tongue, guys. I get fired up. That's why I got to get out in the garage, because I get in trouble. I got to be quiet in the house. I got to behave my damn self inside the house, because, you know, my wife is just my wife, and I get in trouble. That's all I can tell you. I got to behave my damn self in the house. And guys, but when I get out here outdoors, when I can act myself and be myself and show you the high vibrational self that I really am, boy, we're gonna have a good time. That's why I got to get out into the garage. But being that it's almost winter time, I don't know that I really want to work out in the garage. So we'll just see, we'll play that one by ear. But definitely come springtime, we're going to be out in the garage where we can get a little rowdy, a little rambunctious, a little excitement, some enthusiasm, throw some stuff around, have a good time. That's what I'm talking about. So guys, y'all stay tuned. Thank you for coming to Galaxy Sparkles. I hope y'all stay. I hope you like the video. I hope you comment. And I hope you subscribe. Help me help you guys by liking, commenting, subscribing. I can't do this without y'all. I cannot spread what is inside of me to the world without you guys. So that's going to end my video today of Off the Bench with Galaxy Sparkles. And like always, guys, I'm sending out a huge energy ball full of energy, full of joy, full of love, and full of connectedness. Coming at you. I'm making it big, guys. It's freaking big. All right, guys, catch that if you can. Catch that if you can. Thank y'all, and we'll see you on the bench tomorrow, Monday. Thank y'all for tuning in.